Hey everyone, I'm Jackie Gebel from No Leftovers. I'm an expert in all things food and travel, and today we are in Los Angeles to learn about the art of Japanese kappo from one of the most knowledgeable chefs in this field. Let's go check it out. I'm here at Shibumi, which serves up some of the most authentic Japanese food around. I'm so excited to meet Chef David Schlosser, and he's going to teach me a thing or two about amazing Japanese food, and also I'm going to experience his cuisine. Let's go check it out. Hi, I'm Jackie. Nice to meet you.
I'm Dave. You too. Please sit.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to today. I've heard that you guys have one Michelin star.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to learn about Japanese culture and culinary cuisine through your food.
Oh, sounds good. Well, welcome to Shibumi.
Thank you.
Yeah, we opened a little over 5 years ago. We're trying to do traditional Japanese cuisine.
How did you learn these amazing techniques?
Well, living in Japan helps. A lot of the books and the internet is not enough. I feel like I really got to understand more when I was living there, and we want to kind of express and show respect to some really cool old dishes.
Great. What's that pin on your jacket?
Oh, this is something that was given to me in 2019 by the Consulate General. The ministry offered this to me to be a Goodwill ambassador to Japan and help promote Japanese cuisine and culture. Well, as you know, we're a Japanese ingredient and food supporter store.
That's amazing. I feel like you're so knowledgeable about Japanese cuisine.
Oh, thanks. I try. So tonight we're gonna kind of show you a couple things. One is gonna be called it's a Buri sashimi. The buri is the best fish right now in the wintertime.
Okay.
We do that very simply. We serve it with ginger that we cure, gari. It's aged for 4 years in-house. Very nice.
Wow.
And then we also have a paste of nori that we cook down in sake, mirin, and shoyu.
That sounds so delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The other thing I wanted to show you, which is kind of cool, we do a lot of chinmi here, which is a lot of fermentation delicacies. In Japan, there's a lot of history and many regions that have different regional specialties. These scallops are from Hokkaido. We mix it with shiokoji, salt, and sake, and we let it sit for a month. After that, it cures and dries out, and then we let it sit about a total of 5 to 6 months. So here is the finished scallop. We serve that with sake and a couple slices of daikon. So those are the things I want to show you tonight.
Wow, I'm so excited to eat. Let's try it.
Okay, let's do it.
Do you feel that knowing about Japanese history has helped you become a better chef?
Yeah, absolutely. So I respect the cuisine more I learn about the culture.
Wow, that is beautiful.
So here is the Buri sashimi served with the 4-year ginger and nori paste. I recommend to put a little bit of nori on the fish and then finish off with the ginger.
Thank you, Chef.
Mm-hmm.
This is unbelievable. Some of the best Japanese food I think I've ever had.
The Japanese have so many names for fish, kind of like the Italians do with pasta. It's the same fish. So if you look at like hamachi, hamachi is yellowtail, and it's 2 years and younger. And buri is 4 years and older. Same fish. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. Everything is really delicious. It just depends what you want as the chef to serve.
Oh, it's like a sign of respect to the fish.
Yeah. Well, you know what you're getting, I guess. We think, yellowtail is all the same. It can be very different.
Do you feel that the flavor changes a lot in
Oh
the
yeah,
age?
absolutely. Everything changes, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. So the next course we have here is the scallop. I would just have a bite of scallop and then have a sip of sake.
Wow. The flavor profiles on this dish are incredible. It's such an interesting texture too, which is one of my favorite things about Japanese cuisine is the way that textures play such a big part in the food.
Uh-huh.
And this is unbelievable. You would never know this was like a scallop once almost. This is such a unique dish. I don't think I'd feel comfortable making this at home.
Today we have a couple dishes that we can.
Really? You could teach me something?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Wow, that would be such an honor.
Come on back here.
Okay. Delicious.
Okay, so we're here. We're going to be making today a very famous dish in the wintertime. It's called Buri Daikon.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so Buri is yellowtail, basically in English. And we have that here, very nice in the winter. And then we also have here the Daikon, which is one of the most important vegetables of Japan. These two vegetables are at peak season in December and January, which is the middle of the winter. Japan is all about respecting the seasons and trying to use the ingredients available in that month, because that is when it's the most plentiful and the ingredients taste the best. I don't know how familiar you are with these two ingredients.
I'm somewhat familiar with these ingredients, and I've actually never cooked with them at home. So I'm really excited to learn how to use these amazing Japanese ingredients and make something at home for myself.
Absolutely. So you want to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So to make a Buri Daikon, you need a few things.
Okay.
Obviously, we need the yellowtail and the daikon. We need some ginger sliced.
Okay.
We have a piece of kombu here.
Wow.
And then we have sake, soy sauce, mirin.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what is kombu exactly? I am not familiar with that.
Kombu is one of the most important ingredients of Japan. In English, it's kelp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kelp is actually the most popular seaweed in the world. But again, like with fish and seaweed, not all seaweed is the same. This is from Hokkaido, which is actually where the scallops are from.
Right.
And this seaweed makes some of the best dashi and rich flavor for all the broths.
And all of these ingredients can be bought at like your local Japanese supermarket?
Yes, especially in the winter.
Okay.
100%. Most of these, 99% of the time it's available. So
Great,
yes,
I'm so excited.
It's available. All right, so let's get started.
Okay.
Okay. The first thing you do is I'd like to show you how the yellowtail that we have today. So this is the loin part.
Okay.
And then here we have the belly part. The portion size, don't go too thin, it's gonna fall apart. Too thick just looks a little awkward. So I recommend the pieces about this. I'd say 1/2 inch. A little angle is kind of nice. Nice and thick piece there. And there.
Beautiful.
So, now, with the buri, the first thing we do is we're gonna blanch it.
Okay.
It sounds very fancy. All it means is we're gonna boil it for 3 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so we have some salt here. I am gonna lightly salt them on both sides.
And the salting, you're saying this is to cure it and it strengthens the flavors?
Yeah, it strengthens the flavors. Also, it takes any unwanted fish smell out of it.
Interesting.
And it improves. So very simply, we take here, we go in, hot water, and there. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Okay.
Wow. Changed.
Okay. We take this fish, I'm gonna cool it down, just put it away for now.
Okay.
And now we'll start with the daikon. So again, now we talked about the thickness of the fish.
Right.
Similar thickness there. Okay, so we'll do 1 piece there and 2 pieces there. And now from here, we're gonna peel it.
If I'm not comfortable cutting like that, can I just peel it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah. The daikon is gonna be cooked in cold water, clean water for 90 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so the daikon goes in, no seasoning, no nothing, just water. What I recommend is take a piece of kombu, like this. Sometimes I break it up in smaller pieces, like this. There's 2 pieces there.
Okay.
And now we add the water. We add sake, soy sauce, koikuchi, and the last is mirin. So it's 5-1-1-1. That's all you need to remember. So it's 5 parts water,
Okay.
1 part sake, 1 soy sauce, 1 mirin. Okay. 1 piece of kombu and a little bit of ginger. That's the recipe.
Simple.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, I feel like I can remember that.
Yeah, you just need all the ingredients. You're good. From here, we are gonna cook this for about, I'd say 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? After 20 minutes, then we get into the fish. Now, let me explain why. The flavors of the daikon, of the dashi, needs to go into the daikon a little bit, and then we're gonna start getting the fish in, okay? This has been cooked. Come take a look. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You wanna make sure and cover the ingredients.
Okay.
Now, you very carefully put the fish in.
So what was the blanching cooking part? What did that do to it?
It does a few things. What it does is it keeps the liquid more clear. The second, it takes away any unwanted flavors in the dish. Come take a look. So now, this gets cooked in there for about 20, 30 minutes max.
Okay.
Once that's done, I recommend to turn off the fire and go do something else. It has to kind of get hot and then cooled and then heated up and served.
Gotcha.
I know it sounds repetitive or something, but it really helps for the flavors to go into the daikon and the buri.
Okay.
There's only 2 ingredients, so you have to really pay attention to how they're being used.
Wow, it really took the color of the...
Mm-hmm.
This looks so good and smells incredible. Wow.
Okay. Now, you put a little bit of the broth on top. And we put a little honey ginger here. And that's it.
Easy.
Easy.
Great. This looks amazing.
Yeah, enjoy. So now we're gonna move on to the next dish,
Okay.
which is gonna be scallop donburi.
What's scallop donburi?
So donburi is foods that are on rice and is a casual way to eat in Japan. So let's talk about what we need here. We're keeping this very simple in the home, no problem.
Okay.
So we have here is a beautiful scallop here from Hokkaido. We have some butter, salt. These are white shimeji. Very common mushroom found in Asian markets. We have the nori here, and then I steamed us some white rice.
Great.
Here. Okay. So first things first is I'm going to turn this on, and the scallops. Let's say we're going to do 4 pieces.
Okay.
For you.
Great.
Okay.
I love scallops.
Basically, 1 order. 4 is nice. Is a good amount. So I recommend to cut these in 4 chunks per scallop. Okay.
Okay.
We have the pan here heating up. So I'm gonna put a little bit of butter inside. Yeah, so this is gonna be enough. We let that melt. So the butter is heated, okay? And the first thing we're gonna do is add the mushrooms. The mushrooms are gonna take a little longer to cook than the scallop, so we add it first.
Okay.
We put it in there. Then we add just a little pinch of salt. Okay. Now I'm going to stir this real quick. I'm going to put a little salt on the scallops now. Now, you want to help me?
Yes.
Here. You're going to take the nori in the meantime, and you're going to shred it.
With my hands?
Yeah. So cut it in half. Half.
Okay.
Until you have fine shreds in there. More fine.
How's this? Good?
Looks great. More fine.
More fine.
Now I'm gonna add the scallops in.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna stir it up a little bit.
About how long are we cooking this for?
Once the scallops go in, I would say 1 full minute.
Okay.
It should be done.
Okay, I'm done.
Looks great. Okay. Now let's get the rice.
And what's in the rice?
So it's just steamed white rice, and that's it. Now we mix this up.
Okay.
Just like that. Now we take the rice we put in here. So this is a little bit of nori rice. Just like that.
See, I wouldn't even, never even think to just make that, and that looks so delicious.
Yeah.
Hasn't even put the
Pretty
scallops
simple.
on yet.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna put this on top. Okay. Mix it all nice and even, and you're good to go.
Beautiful. That looks
Please try.
so delicious. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to try this.
Get in there. Thanks.
It smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna start with the scallop donburi, the rice, and I want to get a bite that has all the rice and everything, right?
Yeah.
All in
Yes.
one bite.
Absolutely.
That is delicious.
Thanks.
The scallops are so perfectly cooked and so flavorful, and everything here is just such a cohesive dish.
Thank you.
You really, I think you tell the quality of this fish really contributes to the quality of the dish. Okay, let's try this. I'm so excited about the yellowtail.
Yeah.
I love yellowtail, and the way that we cook this was so interesting because I would never have thought to put such simple ingredients together. The way you cook the blanching, like there was a purpose for everything. And let's try this.
Yes.
Wow.
I guess what makes Japanese food so special is that without the use of any extra added fats and the understanding of umami through curing and salting and fermenting creates for satiation and also just allows for a more balanced diet.
I love this. It feels so good. It tastes even better.
Awesome.
The way that we learned how to cook this, I will definitely be making these dishes over and over again.
Please, I hope so.
I can't wait to just keep cooking Japanese food. Thank you for teaching me.
Thank you.
That was such an incredible experience. I love getting to learn more about the Japanese culinary culture from David. He's so knowledgeable about the ingredients. I will definitely be making those recipes at home, and I can't wait to do it again. Thanks for watching.